My MBA professor faced off against ChatGPT in an epic battle of who is the better business genius, and in this video, I will be revealing the results. Other than the entertainment that this video would provide you, it would also provide you with insight into the limits of ChatGPT and the use cases where it might not be optimal. This is important to know so that you can save yourself from losing thousands of dollars as a result of using ChatGPT in suboptimal situations. Hi, my name is Ikenna. I have a bachelor's and master's in engineering, currently undertaking my MBA, and this is the intellectual battle between my professor and ChatGPT. First, some background on the two contestants. Contestant 1, ChatGPT. Surely this guy needs no introduction. Launched in 2022, it has undergone several iterations. Today, it can write code, provide summaries, conduct deep research on various subjects, and more. I am currently learning data science, and I cannot express how useful ChatGPT has been in my learning journey. It is possible to learn an entire programming language with ChatGPT as the sole resource. Contestant 2, my MBA professor. Without giving away too many details to reveal his true identity, finished his bachelor's and PhD in math and business at top study destinations worldwide. He has been a professor for over a decade, lecturing exclusively at top universities, received lots of excellence awards, and has quite a number of research publications in top journals. Now, some background on the contest. Consider this case method, a food business located in Beacon Hill, Boston. It has been a successful breakfast business for over 70 years. Customers would wait in line for over an hour just to get breakfast there. The shop had only 44 seats, but it was not uncommon to have 60+ people waiting in line. No one was allowed to seat until their food was ready. This way, only people who were eating were seated, and this made things efficient for the business. Space was maxed out, so expanding in the same location was impossible. Every customer understood the drill. Stand in line till you get your food, and once you get your food, a seat would be made available for you. Generally, those eating usually ate fast as a courtesy to ensure that seats can be available for the next customers. It worked like a well-oiled machine. Both the business and customers had a fantastic relationship. They now had a new problem or opportunity, depending on how you want to look at it. People were now ordering food online, but this meant longer wait times for those waiting in line. It disrupted the perfect balance the business has thrived on for decades. If the 60 people in line could all be served in 1.5 hours, with online orders, it would take 2+ hours to serve everyone. Worse, the line would get longer, and it was not uncommon for people to turn away if the line got too long. So, takeout presented a unique opportunity and challenge. More money and the possibility of tapping into an untapped market of online customers on one hand, and the loss of some customers who wanted to dine in but could not keep waiting in line on the other hand. The business did over $3 million in sales the year before, and takeout orders made up over 10% of that. That is over $300,000, and for sure would be surpassed this year. The business owner was puzzled and was not sure what to do. He had a few options. By the way, if you are getting some value from this video, please hit the like button, as this goes a long way to support the channel. The business owner had a few options. 1. Double down on serving the online customer base. This is a global trend anyway. 2. Allow online purchases to continue but without actively promoting it. Option 3 is to slow down online purchases. Maybe allow that possibility only at certain times during the day. Option 4 is to eliminate online purchases altogether. This is a simplified summary of this case. The full case method can be found at iveypublishing.ca and is titled Breakfast at Paramount. Given what we know, if you were the business owner, what would you do? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear all about it. In business school, we were divided into groups of 4. Each group was tasked to diagnose the business and come up with an optimal recommendation. We all came to class and shared. At the end of the class, our professor gave his recommendation, which I would share shortly. But first, I asked ChatGPT to consider all the facts as shared in the case method and recommend a way forward, giving its reason and logic behind the proposed solution. To give ChatGPT the best chance, I used the paid version, which gave me access to O4 Mini, which is fastest for advanced reasoning. And I also used their new deep search feature, which can perform a deep analysis on whatever topic you provide. Here is ChatGPT's response.
Hi, my name is ChatGPT. After my detailed analysis, here is my detailed recommendation. Throttle back carry-out orders during the busiest times and handle them only when the kitchen isn't at full stretch. In the 9 to 11 a.m. rush, prioritize the guests standing in line. Limit or queue takeout calls so the chefs focus on those who've already invested time waiting. This way, you prevent the grill from being tied up by large to-go orders while diners stand idle, which keeps the line from stretching into unacceptable wait times. Then, during off-peak periods, early morning after the opening rush, midday or quieter weekdays, actively encourage carryouts to capture extra sales without disrupting service. This balanced approach protects Paramount's core dine-in experience, which drives its reputation and awards, while still tapping into a growing 10% revenue stream. By timing takeouts around peak demand, The business can preserve customer goodwill and boost sales without compromising quality.
That is a summary of ChatGPT's response, and I was thoroughly impressed. It gave a detailed breakdown of financial performance, trade-offs and risks, turnover and stats, and logical reasoning behind every recommendation. ChatGPT basically chose option 3, which is to slow down online purchases. Maybe allow that possibility only at certain times during the day. My team members and I had a different recommendation, and so did other teams. But my professor was quick to point out some important facts about this case, which, surprisingly, ChatGPT did a fantastic job in pointing out as well. The restaurant was running at peak capacity already. Increasing wait times could lead to the loss of some of their loyal base of customers. It could also lead to negative brand awareness. Today, they are known for hospitality, but with increasingly dissatisfied in-person customers assuming they promote online purchases, that reputation can be lost in a matter of months. For this and a few other reasons, my professor also recommended option 3. I am really impressed that ChatGPT could capture and factor in a lot of the complex variables relevant for making a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a tie, but this result is frightening, to me at least. And one clear implication is that given sufficient information, with time, large language models in general might eventually become able to provide business consultation services, even with complex data and complex relationships between variables. I had asked ChatGPT not to use any external resources, but it used cliffsnotes.com, which is an online tool for creating summaries. But other than that, its response was internally generated. If you are a knowledge worker, that is, your work is mostly done in front of a computer, now is the time to think long and hard about your career, especially for the next 10 to 20 years. There is one industry that so far is quite immune to AI takeover, and I detailed it in this video here. Check it out, I highly recommend it. See you there, and thanks for watching.